Hi YouTube, it's me again. The reason why I'm making this video is to talk about a couple of things that are going on in our community every day. Um, Discrimination, biases, setups, so many different things with people feeling that they're privileged and violating other people's rights. I cannot tell you that it is a race thing because I have witnessed our own African American people disrespect other African American people that are out there trying. I have witnessed incidents of people going to the unemployment office trying to get a chance at life, and the people there not even wanting to help them, not even wanting to assist them, do anything. I pray and hope this never hits your area, but it has hit mine. Um, I don't know where our African American people get the audacity to disrespect other African American people and say, oh, our people was over y'all people, they were better than your people, they were this, they were that. And truth be told, from what my eyes could see, is that none of that was true. Um, right now, you have a bunch of people walking around saying they're lawless. They're lawless. You're lawless among people with law. You get what I'm saying? You want to be lawless, you want to take on positions of law and say that you're lawless and you don't want governments over you. You don't want this, you don't want that, but you're amongst people that believe in the government, that are actually law abiding citizens, and those are the people you're oppressing. Yeah, without having law, yeah, you probably do feel like it's okay with your behavior, but to others, your behavior is disrespectful. We do understand several different cabinets and departments in the government was actually made through companies and made through other people working hard in positions to make it possible for the United States to be as great as it is in several other countries. Sorry, several other countries. But the behavior is the issue. People are already having a hard time already, and then when you go and you ask to use the restroom, and nowadays you're just asking, look, can I use the restroom? And they're acting like they don't even want you using the restroom, but their skin is the same color as yours. That's an issue. You get what I'm saying? And it's not just happening with people's skin color the same as ours, it's different skin tones too that are doing this discrimination. But my biggest problem with our people, they screaming they Zulu, and you want genocide of a group of people that don't want to join you in certain agendas or missions that you're putting forth, because the missions are cruel, inhumane, and carry forth no justice. I, at this point, I am so tired of our people thinking they privileged because of the color of their skin. I am so tired of the disrespect of our own people downgrading our communities. till I'm in utter disgust about it. I am tired of people thinking that rape of children, women, and men are okay because of their situation or whatever situation you arranged because you had the knowledge to arrange it or manipulate it the way you wanted to manipulate it. I cannot tell you how many times I had to deal with people saying we can't let you do this because if you do it, you will destroy the very same people screaming how much they hate us. I have been stopped from going to school. I have been stopped from getting job opportunities. I have been stopped in multiple ways because of people trying to keep me back from outshining or outdoing a group of people. And it's frustrating, it's aggravating, but with everything comes wisdom, patience, and understanding. Um, a lot of people are rushing into a path of destruction. And this path of destruction ain't because of the people you're hating. Because the people you hating never had hatred for you. And that's where you're starting to find your problem at there. You're hating a group of people that don't hate you. You got to find a group that hates you. You're trying to force them to hate you. The people saying that, look, man, I don't even know you. I don't want to be bothered with you. All I'm trying to do is just go on with my regular life. And you're sitting up there and you're creating problems for these people. They can't go to school. They get cleared to go to school. You sit up there. You start trying to find ways to stop them from going to school. They get cleared to work a job. You go manipulate the way out of the person being able to work the job by doing certain things. These people get cleared to do other things. You manipulate the way out of that. I remember being given the opportunity to start my own stuff. And at that time, I was somewhat blinded and still is. And I was like, no, I'm going to use what's already in place. Just give me the money. And they were like, I guess it was like, nah, we ain't going to give you the money. You can start your own, or you can either get the money or whatever the case may be. But, I'm like, you already have so many different things going and stuff like that. What's the purpose in starting your own? And I learned the hard way because a lot of the stuff is going. It's not for your people. It's not for you. It's not your own. So that's when I started my own thing and started waking up to my own mission. Everything my own. Everything mine. I even was watching today where it talks about the celebrities. And these celebrities were given large lump sums of money. One was given 70,000. He spent 30,000 on just random things. Was given 70 million. I'm sorry. He spent 30 million on random things, and then he turned around and he took the rest of the money just on everyday living, just splurging, I guess, eating out dinners or whatever. And after $70 million, he found himself to be broke. It let me know that when you do have the means does not mean that you have the means to actually flourish with. Let me know that just because I have doesn't mean that I have everything to do what other people do. No, I can't do what other people do. Even if I had like 70 million, I can't do what celebrities do because celebrities still get paid. They still have revenue coming in. I may only have 70 million. They have way more than 70 million. You get what I'm saying? They made 70 million look like nothing. I can't go do what Puff Daddy do, cause Puff Daddy got millions on millions. You get what I'm saying? He has way more than that. I only got the 70. I have to make smart decisions and stuff like that. People, we have to elevate by making better decisions, by not being rude to other people. The first thing I learned going into the work field when I was working was customer service, customer satisfaction, um, making sure the customer is happy and stuff like that. In life, I learned to make sure that I was happy. When I'm working, I learned to make sure that the customers are happy and feel welcomed and want to come back. Nobody's going to want to come back to you when you're mistreating them. Another example of discrimination I dealt with recently. I went to a store. I won't even say the name because I respect the place so much. I would just say I will never shop there again at that location. I would try to find a different location because I love the brand of the store and the people that created this store or whatever. And I know that a lot of you don't understand when you have corporations, people will come in your corporation. You're a big corporation, so you can't sit there. You don't have time to monitor everything everybody do. You don't have time to watch every man, woman, or every person up under your corporation. You get what I'm saying? You're a big name. Even if you're a nonprofit, whatever sector you're in, or even just being a regular company, because you're a regular company, you have to watch so much going on. And these people now feel like it is okay, their behavior, to come into your establishment where you have worked so hard to get and cause problems, cause your customers to leave. They come into your company, they cause your customers to leave by doing certain things to your customers. I was on a riding cart and I rode to the end of the parking lot of that corporation and company place. I rode to the end after shopping there. As I'm sitting there on the cart, I was eating a little bit, you know, taking my time before I got up to walk to the next place that I needed to go. A woman came and said, I need the cart. I know that there were more than enough carts in that store. You come for the cart that I'm sitting on, so I know you was intentionally sent. And say, you need to get up off the cart. I couldn't even compose myself in the right manner. I said, people have spent their money with you and have chosen to spend money with you, and you're disrespectful. I never understood what was taking place. Now that I understand, I know what not to allow. So I called the corporate office, made sure that they were notified, because at this point, I'm going to tell you corporations one thing. When your employees and your customers are going up under attack, the real good employees and the real customers that are loyal to you, they go up under attack. They get tired. They don't come back. You get what I'm saying? They may choose to spend money with you somewhere else at one of your other establishments if you got that. because a lot of people don't. That's the same way with me. If I get started up, I won't have 3 and 4 establishments. I may only have one. And I can't keep my eyes on that establishment 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every employee when there's God knows how many employees. And they're sabotaging the company from within. That's why nobody's shopping with you. I don't feel comfortable shopping with you if I can't sit on a cart a couple of extra minutes to kind of relax myself before I have to walk to a different location. I don't feel comfortable when I'm feeling like I'm not welcomed at the place where I'm spending money. And I can just keep my money to myself and go to a food pantry. And that ain't always the fix, because some food pantries ain't as welcoming as others may think. So those are other corporations that are under attack. Got people, you got predators right there at the food pantries plotting. So there is a uprise right here in my community, in my area, that I have noticed. And if it's in mine, I'm pretty sure it's some other places, because this is a very conservative group of people usually in this area. And now I'm noticing that these type of behavior patterns have changed. I have seen a lot more, and we go through so many different attacks yearly. These cities that I know of go through so many different attacks every year. It may be the same thing in your community, where we're dealing with rape, we're dealing with attacks on citizens, we're dealing with attacks on the government, we're dealing with attacks on just store owners, just ordinary people. I can give you one example of an attack that took place. You have a store owner, great guy, he's friendly, he treats his customers right, he has a welcoming environment, he has worked hard to establish that, and was given the funds to actually make himself great. And this gentleman, he's not a gentleman, but this man, he turns around and he's now up under attack. He's not making the revenue he's supposed to make, because now they are attacking his finances through the credit card machine that he uses, or the merchant that he uses to receive his payments for the credit cards you use. You have companies like Target. Target went through something similar to that years ago, where their whole credit card system was hacked, and everything. And it's not even their fault, but this corporation was cost millions. It cost millions to do the cleanup for that. It costs millions to do damage control. And sometimes you're still left paying, because you're not paying the identity theft for your customers. You're still paying different stuff, and you're left with a ton of different things that is unfair to you as a corporation, when you did everything that you could to safeguard your business. Several other companies, different locations, Walmart's, all this stuff are hacked, attacked, put into bad situations. Some of them have gotten smart where only their system can function. Like, you cannot come in their stores with the computer or your own Wi-Fi to try to protect them. These are attacks on citizens, corporations, companies, governments, and everything. And I'm sitting up here and I'm asking myself, well, where are the people that's supposed to be in place to stop this? Where are the people? They're not here. We have to start making the difference. Don't think that things are going to get better. If we don't, it's not going to get better. You can't just preach about it. You got to do something. You know, like I told you, I don't have to shop at this store. I can go to a food pantry and get it for free or whatever the case may be. But then we have another issue. Okay, when we go through an economic fall, which we have been sitting up there seeing record lows, um, where I'm at, I have been seeing record lows with the stock market. Don't know if it's true or not. You know, you can't believe someone else's report. But I have been seeing record lows with the stock market constantly because the people are not spending money because they don't have the source that they're going to don't have proper hospitality. Um, at the stores you're going to act like they don't even want you to shop. You remember back when Jim Crow was going on and stuff like that, and it was like as if they're, you know, you couldn't sit at the diner if you were a certain skin color. You had to go to the back door. This is the type of attitude that these people have right now, and it has to stop. And it's not a color code to it, because I'm seeing it happen to young white men. I can't tell you when a young white man sat up there. I was sitting at the bus stop and he had just got out of jail, and I'm talking to him, how your day going and everything. He said it's going okay. I'm just trying to get home and stuff. And I asked him, well, what happened to him, why he ended up in jail? And this young man sat up and he said, I wasn't doing anything. They attacked me and I went to jail and they let the other person go. These are setups against our people. Nice young man. Church fearing man. I have to give him that. He probably wasn't all the way righteous, but he believes in God. He's a good young man. He's doing the best that he possibly can do in the circumstances, because we already know about the days, the knockouts, the mental attacks, the body attacks, the physical attacks, the mental attacks, the bio attacks. I mean, I don't believe that covert is just an incident or something that just accidentally happened. I believe that the reason why we're having covert issues, we have rabies issues and all this different stuff, those are bio attacks. Those are terrorist attacks. We have terrorists that have not even been brought under law and placed in handcuffs, that people don't even know about. These terrorists are living next to us every day. Some seen, some unseen. Coming around us every day, and these are the same people that's attacking us. Every day. Same people that comes in the store, you treat them nice and everything. That's the same one that's hacking your credit card machine. Some of them don't even have to come into your store no more. Look, you have to go through the internet to get this transmission there, and I can pull up a serial number without even going anywhere of your machine and backdoor your machine. This is hacking. So now you are hacked through the internet, you're hacked in life, and you're hacked in so many different ways. If anybody knows the resolution to this, type it in at the bottom. And I assure you, it's not just being quiet about it and staying hush hush. That's how they got this darn far.